In today's wrap-up, Armenia is set to extend the state of emergency. Georgia has offered to assist Armenia with coronavirus testing. And additional COVID-19 outbreaks have occurred in Armenia's textile factories. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has announced that the state of emergency currently in effect in Armenia will most probably be extended once again. A state of emergency was first declared on March 16th, but was extended twice already. Pashinyan urged citizens to continue following government guidelines and continue being vigilant. This comes as 428 new cases of COVID-19 were confirmed, raising the total number of cases to 14,103. A record high 775 recoveries were also reported, and 10 more deaths. Apart from the surge in recoveries, a record 2,000 plus COVID-19 tests were carried out, as health authorities aim to raise the number of tests conducted daily from 1,000 to 2,000. According to Georgian media, Georgian health authorities have offered to help Armenia with regards to COVID-19 testing. The head of Georgia's National Center for Disease Control stated that Georgia is able to study 1,000 test samples within a period of 24 hours. Reports have also indicated that Georgia is also ready to assist Armenia with regards to facial masks and treating infected patients. This comes as 27 ventilators were transported from Georgia to Armenia after a joint effort by the All Armenian Fund and the Friends of Armenia initiative in Georgia. Georgia has only confirmed 822 cases of coronavirus, whilst Armenia has confirmed over 10,000. Armenia's textile factories have become a focal point of the spread of COVID-19. On June 10th, 2 more textile factories in Gyumri closed their doors after multiple workers tested positive. According to the governor of the region of Shirak, Vardan Petrosyan, 120 workers were tested and around half tested positive, resulting in the owners deciding to suspend operations for 2 weeks. Other workers will now self-isolate. Recently, Armenia's largest textile factory in Vanadzor also was ordered to suspend operations after a cluster was discovered there. Since then, the number of positive cases amongst the mostly female staff of the factory have increased significantly. In the midst of the nationwide lockdown, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's government allowed the reopening of textile factories and other industrial plants due to their economic significance, but they have turned out to be a major source of the rise in new cases of COVID-19. ＳիվիլNeթ's Mark Dovich wrote a piece about the issue of misinformation regarding the coronavirus pandemic and media regulation. The phenomenon has seen multiple conspiracy theories circulate in Armenia, including that the pandemic has been engineered by Microsoft founder Bill Gates to cover up plans to implant microchips in humans, the connection of COVID-19 and 5G cell phone towers, and anti-vaccination sentiment. After the US defunded a website which was pushing citizens not to wear masks and opposed vaccinations, some are now calling for greater regulation of the media in Armenia. Recently, I spoke to the country director of the Asian Development Bank in Armenia, Paulos Pantigardi. We covered a number of topics, including forecasts for Armenia's economy, the country's handling of the pandemic, and future plans the Asian Development Bank has for Armenia. We also discussed the partially ADB-funded North-South Highway and the issue of slow implementation and corruption regarding this project.
You mentioned some criminal allegations. This is up again. We are financing the government, the contracts are with the government, it's up to the government to pursue. As ADB, we make it a point that even if we're only financing and not implementing, we require maximum due diligence and good governance. And if there is any rumor or allegation, we have our own Office of Audit and Integrity, and they do also look into things, and they definitely then correspond with the government.